Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more TerraGenesis here with Earth, episode 5 with our series. I just wanted to go ahead and poke out this video here, poke you guys and let you know that I'm still here and I'm still doing TerraGenesis. I've just been running the planet in the background a bit because, to be completely honest, there's not a whole lot going on. Currently going for sequestration plants. I want to go for the -4 pressure. I'll show you guys why right now. I had fissure vents open up. They're causing a lot of damage. They're increasing pressure on the planet plus 12 a minute. So I'm kind of scrambling to get those so I can reverse that. Meanwhile, oxygen here is only plus 5, so we've almost equaled that out. And gotten the oxygen situation under control. We're already 26,000 over, so we need to reverse that. Meanwhile, everything else pretty good, except we have a global cooling situation, which is caused by these cooling plants, which have gone out of control. So I'm not sure what happened here. So I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that now, because both of these are way out of control. So this one's going to get disabled. And then we need to upgrade this. There we go. We need to upgrade this so we can get another cooling plant built that's -4, or we just demolish this and build a new one that's -4, so that can be canceled out. I must have accidentally upgraded that without thinking on it. We'll just spend the 2 Genesis points. That should have dealt with that problem there. So now we can see temperature at +1. I don't really like that. 6 and 4. Atmosphere thickening. We can get rid of that by reducing pressure, so that'll be fine. Keep it as is. All right, pressure plus 12. Oxygen still plus 5. Yep. Water +7. Just gonna redump the frozen in ice. That's perfectly fine. Global warming there, giving it a +7 as well. I think we'll just let that sit as is. All right. Meanwhile, I got a culture point, so we'll go ahead and spend that. We're trying to get this unity up here. Currently at 30% victory, so not bad. I've actually gotten a lot of random events for culture points. We'll just keep it ticking. Money going on here. Nice amount. Plus 16,000, so we're doing pretty good. I actually probably should check our outposts. I haven't checked in a while. So doing all right. 26,000. I guess we'll go ahead and leave that. And for oxygen here, so we have +5. And these are all working on being upgraded. So why don't we go ahead? Let's see. I'm not sure though. Why don't we build another O2 filter if it's +5? Well, no, we don't need to though. But we could. No, not a cooling plant. No, I better leave room for the pressure. Can I actually get that? I know I spent some. No, I can't. There's no way. I spent some Genesis points. I've only got 6 now. I got to get some more and just keep watching ads or whatever. Oh, it actually will cost it to finish it. Yeah, okay. We'll spend it. It's worth it. You get the sequestration plants there. Now I can go into oxygen. And that keeps coming up and going away. I can get the sequestration plant. There. So we'll get this built. That will start reversing the pressure. I will need to build 2 of them though. What I actually wanted to do is get another colony going, but that could have been a pressure colony, which is probably what I should have done. Oh, actually, I forgot. I did have a hab unit going here that was going to be a pressure colony. Crap. Okay, not a big deal. We'll just get rid of this. We'll cancel the sequestration plant, confirm it. We'll dump it in the other area there because I'd like to keep this sort of. It's just better if I keep it organized. And we'll spend our extra money here on a new research. So we've got the -4 heat, the -4 in pressure. Let's go ahead and get the -4 in water. That way we've got all 4 things covered. And if anything pops up, we can start combating it. We're going to get the +4s as well for all of that. Meanwhile, we still got a lot of microbes and stuff you could have saw there briefly. So at least the planet's not completely dead. I'm trying to save as much as possible. So once these get upgraded, what they'll do is they'll cancel out oxygen, and that'll be 6. So oxygen will be -1. It'll be just enough to start reversing what's been going on with oxygen. So I'm going to go ahead and start building another O2 filter. That'll be -5. And then we can actually start reversing all of the high oxygen, which will let that tick by, try to get it to its perfect comfort zone. As for Last Hope, right now it's just been, whatever I can put here. The cooling plants are the ones that are keeping global warming in check. I'm going to keep upgrading the habitations here. So that way I can build some more stuff here. There is one O2 filter here. We'll just leave it. I've considered building more cooling plants and then disabling them just to have on standby. That way, if something happens to the cooling plants that we have, we could turn our standby emergency ones on, and that'll prevent global warming from happening. Now, +1 right now is just happening because of the atmosphere thickening. So I've got to stop pressure or the heat's going to keep going up and the plant's going to flood. Because we got 190,000 water trapped in ice. So I've got to get these fissure vents, I've got to get them combated. We're only 5,000 above, but Pascal's above, but that's enough right there to cause an issue. And if that keeps going, it's just going to get worse and worse. So that's kind of why I've got this building right now in South America. I figure once this is done, then we can start putting pressure here. I only have to build 2 pressure places, one of them upgraded to 8 and the other one maintaining at 4. Or I build 2 of them and I upgrade them both to 6. It's probably a little bit more practical. And then that'll help us out. 19 more minutes for that. And in about 19 minutes, we'll actually have just enough money to handle that. Our O2 filter and oxygen to level 5 for free. She's hoping for a slight change in economics. So we'll go ahead and actually accept that. That upgrades our O2 filter and oxygen. Let's take a look. All right. So that's a +12. So what's that put us at now? Should be +3. Yep, +3. Okay, so that's even better. And we're building the 1 oxygen here. So we'll end up turning some of these off, whatever it takes to get us to the comfortable place we need to be. And yeah, I don't dare build hab domes or anything. I gotta combat things like the fissure vents and the oxygen increase. Once I can combat those and we can get these zeroed out, then I can start considering things like habitation domes for doing 50,000 pop. But that increases water and oxygen, so I don't want to do that until we're at a place where we can cancel those out. And what I'll do is I'll end up researching the techs that are farther down here, like the aerostat platform and the biofixture lab and stuff. So that way, and the carbon fixers, we can start canceling those out a little bit quicker and just working at that. All right, with that being said, though, we're going to cut it off here. That's just a slight update of where Earth is currently at. Trying to keep her alive. We'll see where it looks in the next episode. These videos will get a lot more frequent as I get through the early part of the game where it's kind of a lot of just sitting around waiting for cash, and most importantly, sitting around waiting for stuff to tick by. I've also had to let this game run in the background on my computer whilst I'm doing stuff. I don't dare, unlike previous planets where I was able to kind of run them for, a day or 2 straight, whilst I was away from my computer, I don't dare trust letting Earth do that because we still have a very cultivated biosphere. There's a lot of stuff here that I don't want to lose. It's all endangered and it's close to dying. If I leave Earth to run by itself, this stuff will certainly die if I don't babysit it and make sure that I'm constantly upgrading stuff and that there's no downtime to where we've got oxygen just pumping into our atmosphere without me trying to combat it. So that's why I'm kind of heavily babysitting and why the videos are a little slower. But once we get this stuff zeroed out, they'll come at a much quicker pace because at that point, it's just going to be about rebalancing our planet, getting our economy and our colonies back in shape, starting to bring a little bit more life to the planet with population, and then finishing off with balancing out the biosphere and having this be, a little bit better than it looks now. Water looking good though, so that's not bad. Some endangered and threatened here, probably because the high oxygen and the pressure definitely not helping, so we'll deal with that. But yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.